Right, I'm going to make hummus, simple hummus with chickpeas. So in chickpeas in French, we call them les pois chiches. And I've kept a few pois chiches for the top. I like that. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I am going to add now some cumin. So 1 cuillère à café, 1 spoonful like this. I love the smell of cumin. Voila. And now some olive oil. Just a little bit. I prefer to have a look afterwards to add for the consistency. But my secret ingredient, the grilled pepper, so that will make the hummus more liquid in consistency, not as thick as it usually is. But I don't pretend that this is traditional recipe. The real recipe is just something I add in my type of hummus. So it's not, proper hummus. It's something I like to eat. So here it is, and I'm going to cut in pieces for ease of mixing. So I'm just, yes, I put my fingers in the food, but that's how it is. In France, we don't, not afraid of putting our hand in our food. I'm going to remove that. And voila. It's easier. Don't be afraid to, to mix things with your hands. Of course, your hands should always be clean. And when you cook, you should always have clean hands. It goes without saying. So I have les pois chiches, the pepper, some salt, and some olive oil. I need now some lemon juice. So I've got my lemon here. And I will use that. And lemon juice. I love lemon juice. I love the smell of it. And up. Okay, so we've got a little pip. So now this is like this. I'm going to mix it. So I'm going to do that really slowly so it doesn't go everywhere. As you can see, it's very thick. I don't like it as thick as that. What I'm going to add is I'm putting some oil. I don't like things too oily. I will add a little bit of brine from the peppers. And yes, you can grill the peppers yourself, but in this instance I haven't had time. And it's good to have something like this in your larder. So it is quite thick. I'm going to add a little bit more liquid. And it's just brine, it's not oil. So I don't like things too oily. Now I'm going to taste it. I think I'm going to add more lemon juice because with the addition of the red pepper it's going to be too sweet. And it has still some bits of chickpeas, but I think I like to have little bits as well. Don't be afraid to have a few bits. You don't have to have it really, really smooth. It's up to your preferences, but it's nice. And that when it's done, it's really, really delicious. So let's have a look. Change the spoon. So that's the consistency here. I'm going to add a few more cumin seeds. A bit more. And maybe a little bit of olive oil. Just a tad. Let's see. I need to buy more spoons because I don't like to put a spoon I've used back in, of course. That is lovely. And that's it. This is my hummus. Very simple to do. That's going to be really nice. And what I like to do is put it in one of my jars and put it in the fridge. That keeps very well. If you can see there. So you can see that a jar of 400 grams of chickpeas, pois chiche, really does a lot of hummus. So if you have guests or something like that, you could do, if you have an aperitif or some guests coming, you can do that in advance. You don't have to do that on the day. And you just put the rest of the chickpeas on the top. You can add, if you like, a little bit, but a tiny little bit, I don't want too much again, of olive oil. And always choose the best olive oil. This one is from, I think, Spain. Really good olive oil. And this is it. Look at that. A homemade hummus. My own kind of recipe. And that's the thing, you know, if you have some ingredients, put things together, taste, you know, you may absolutely enjoy it. This is the color. I like the color with the red pepper. And these extra chickpeas would add to the, you know, add a little bit of crunchiness. That would be lovely. So now I close it and I put it in the fridge. Voila. A homemade hummus. This is really pretty. So please let me know how you like your hummus, if you make your own. How do you like yours? And again, this is not a traditional recipe. I want to insist on that. It's just something I just enjoy eating. Just look at this hummus. I'm just going to sample it in front of you. It's not how I normally eat it, but I just wanted to show you. Oh, look at that. And I like the texture of the chickpeas, the whole chickpeas on the Doritos. Oh. Delicious. You have to make this.